Hello everyone, playing a little bit of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Taking my Thumper out here, and as previously mentioned in a previous video, in this particular video I'd like to talk about the real world concept of a Thumper, for those of you who are interested. Well, I play here. What, did we see anyone down there? Well, let's make up. Oh, it's because I was staring at a wall. Alright, go beans, go beans. Let's move on around here, take care of this problem. Well, we have here, the idea of a Thumper was developed by an individual called Jeff Cooper. The concept was for a semi-auto rifle capable of taking large game at relatively short range. The idea of the Thumper has never really particularly caught on, other than in some states where they only allow straight wall ammunition in hunting. And since semi-autos provide a enhanced ability when needing quick follow-up shots against the bugs, for whatever reason, which does occur at times, people inevitably started moving towards, oh, there's another one down there, started moving towards the idea of a Thumper. One of the most common calibers is 450 Bushmaster, as one of the limitations of the Thumper concept is it must be able to be used in a standard AR-15 platform. Move around the corner here, which does limit the exact capabilities of the round in question. 450 Bushmaster was developed from 45 Professional. Although 450 Bushmaster is popular, there are other rounds, like in the game, you can receive an upgrade for your M4 to allow it to fire 458 SOCOM. 458 SOCOM was developed in a contest as the Special Forces wanted a round to be used in their AR platform rifles in order to deal with a drug-fueled, rather angry individual headed their way that normal 5.56 would have trouble dropping.
Assist your team at B.
Let's keep an eye on this corner, along with moving around. In the AR-15 platform, it's fairly quick handling, and its performance is equivalent to full-size 4570 government cartridges, which is a black powder cartridge gun. In fact, in bolt guns, 450 Bushmaster is becoming more popular as a lot of people want to update from a black powder cartridge gun for hunting whenever they prefer short range and high penetration, such as the heavy grain bullets that can be fired from the projectiles, which is one of the desirable aspects of it. Its lower velocity meant for shorter ranges means its recoil is far below many a cartridge that you would normally be dealing with. They definitely let me out of this place. And down you go again. Thank you for that. This map is one of my favorites. Let's check here. I do believe I'm out of ammo for the others, so thus far I must resort to this sniper. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's round this corner. Another option would be 50 Beowulf. You can get a AR lower, or if you already have one, you can get conversion kits for your rifle, which consists of an upper, a barrel, usually a bolt carrier, and, of course, modifications for the magazines to handle the ammo. Thank you for that. Let me run over here and try to get this. You can just barely get them through the care packages through the wall. Let's drop this counter maybe and move around here. It's usually not particularly expensive in order to get the conversion kits, but you have to already have the lower or a complete rifle, and that's where the money does go up. The ammo also is not that cheap either. Also, on that topic, the magazines, as they are meant for much smaller rounds, can only hold far less ammo than they would normally be able to. A lot of magazines only hold 10 rounds, or just around there. 7 to 14, depending on the round in question that you're converting it to, and the size of the magazine. 20-round magazines, of course, and originally intended for 5.56, will hold less of the larger ammo than a 30-round magazine that has been converted. Gotta move around here. Thumpers do have their place, though. But on the other hand, a lot of people just prefer modern cartridges intended for long-range capability, as increasingly many hunters have started resorting to long-range hunting. Essentially, hunting deer that at times in the distance look so small you can hardly see them. Although it depends on circumstance. Although 400-yard and up hunting has become increasingly more popular. I do not agree with this particular style of hunting, as I just see it as target practice with a live animal. It takes away from the very essence of the hunt. That I do not particularly appreciate. Gotta move around here. And down I go as I press that corner far too aggressively. The recoil is still fairly decent out of the light AR platform. A lot of the black powder cartridge guns, like 4570 Government, which have equivalent power to the cartridges previously mentioned. Oh dear, I gotta check this real quick. No one's rounding this corner. Well, the cartridges in question, 4570 Government, take up more space, so fewer rounds, and they tend to be in heavier wood and iron rifles, wood and steel. Down I go again. Let's move around here to check this, control this route. This route seems fairly popular, although they have it far more secure, and I doubt I'll be able to repel them. I just barely didn't notice that person at the bottom around the corner, and I paid the price. 4570 Government is a black powder cartridge, and is still popular in some crowds who like short-range, heavy-grain bullet hunting. The Thumper concept gives an option that if you would like a semi, or even some bolt guns are now being referred to as Thumpers, for short-range hunting with a heavy-grain bullet, 450 Beowulf, 458 SOCOM, oh my pardon, I misspoke, 50 Beowulf, and 458 SOCOM, not to mention 450 Bushmaster, which in my area is more popular than the other two, are a good option, especially if you're a bit on the recoil sensitive side, so you don't want particularly heavily recoiling large game rifles. The advantage of the cartridges is with the heavy grain, you have a lot of penetration and stopping power, which adds advantages and helps ensure that deer goes down for an ethical downing. I am looking forward to one day owning a Thumper, as so long as it's legal to do so. Oh dear, let's keep backing up here. This round is fairly close to finishing. Let's see around here. And down they go again. Alrighty then, cool beans, cool beans. We need to keep moving, and I need to get out of here. Backing on up. Let's move on around. Thumpers are a very unique concept, although there are arguments that it is an outdated concept due to the availability of much longer range cartridges and far more accurate ones at closer range. Although, since a lot of traditional hunting, you can expect to encounter your quarry at 50 to 100 yards, there is not much reasoning. Oh dear, thank you for your time. This will be uploaded to my YouTube channel, DSR, where I do these shorter videos, and thank you for your time. See everyone around.